Are you a new driver and you're low-key afraid to drive in the wintertime and you're one of these big old tractor trailers? Let me give you 5 tips and tricks how to get down this road safely and make sure you can still get your load delivered on time.
Welcome to my life.
Tip number 1, make sure you're giving yourself a little bit of extra wiggle room on time. Leave a little bit earlier so you can, get to where you need to go and get there safely. Tip number 2, if you are too scared or it's too dangerous to keep on driving down this road, call your company. It doesn't matter what they're saying. The number one thing in this trucking is safety. If you're too afraid to keep on driving down that road, go on and pull on over. Tip number 3, when you're driving down this road and you're going past other vehicles and it's snow and stuff on the ground, look at their tires. See, is their tire throwing up water and snow? If their tire is throwing up water and snow, that means you're good to keep on driving down the road. But if their tires are not throwing up any water or snow, guess what? There's a good chance the road is probably freezing over. Go on and get off that road as soon as you can. Tip number 4, if you feel like your trailer is going like this, go on and get off that road. The road is starting to freeze and it ain't going to end good. Tip number 5, make sure you have non-perishable foods on your truck. Make sure you have plenty of water, extra clothes, and probably you're going to need a pair of boots and a heavy jacket just to stay warm and be prepared just in case you get somewhere and you can't make it anywhere. You at least got some food and stuff to survive on a truck for the next day. And a bonus tip, keep fuel on your truck. Like when I say on your truck, make sure your fuel tanks always have fuel in it. Never let it go under half a tank of fuel because you never know where you're going to end up or you never know how long you're going to have to sit somewhere. A lot of trucks have APUs, but some trucks don't have APUs. This is going to be my second winter in the snow. And I'm not a professional, but these are all tips and tricks that I learned last year. And I did pretty decently in the snow and everything. These are tips that I went around and asked other drivers. Hey man, I'm new. What are some tips and tricks that you got for me that can help me get on down this road safely in the wintertime and I can make it back to my family? So one thing you can always do in this trucking industry, if you don't know something, make sure you go on to the next person. Go to an older gentleman, maybe an owner operator. If you have any questions, go ahead and ask them questions. 9 times out of 10, even though on social media they don't like us new drivers, they're always willing to give you a little bit of information to make sure that you can get down this road safely. And always take everything with a grain of salt. If somebody says something you're a little iffy about it, go ask another driver, like, hey man, I heard this, and see what they say. But at the end of the day, do what you feel is most safe for you. Being nervous in the wintertime driving down the road, that's perfectly okay. You're human,